Hey guys, what's up? Summer11 here. This video is going to be more of a discussion topic. The title of this video is called Shonen Criticism. And what that means is, I was wondering, what's with all the hate for Shonen Series? Do people just dislike Shonens because they're really popular? I was thinking that maybe that the people are mad because shorter series or other series aren't getting as much attention. Okay, let me just give you an example, a hypothetical situation. We have two series, Series A and Series B. Series A is a comedy series, and Series B is a shonen. Someone may leave a comment such as, I hate Series B. Series A is much better, but Series B is much more popular. Why is that? So, we have a situation where Series A is better than Series B, but just because Series B is a shonen, it's more popular, or maybe because it has more action, or maybe Series B has more qualities that attract people, whereas Series A might be aimed at a specific crowd. I don't know. That's just a hypothetical situation I came up with, but I also have another example, and that is Sword Art Online. Now, Sword Art Online was insanely popular. You can't disagree with that. And you could say that some series got overshadowed because everyone was into Sword Art Online, and some people just hated Sword Art Online because they liked the series, but it wasn't getting as much popularity as Sword Art Online was. So things in the position of popularity will always get hate, and we can't really avoid that one. You would think that if something has good content, it would shine no matter what, but that isn't always the case. As I was saying with the Series A and Series B, I've actually had someone insult me, and that's not all. They insulted me because I think they left a rude comment about Naruto and King of Lightning's video. I defended the Naruto series, and he just insulted me. He didn't really give any reasons. People can just be so immature. So if you don't agree with some people, they're gonna be a jerk about it. It's sad. Anyways, moving on. So with this topic, I wanted to talk about a few shonen series and things they can improve on, and just give a few discussion topics about them, just talk about them. Naruto. Naruto does have a lot of flashbacks to points in the story that many people might remember, but then again, Naruto is a long series, so some people might have forgotten them. I mean, I don't care if you remember everything that happens in Naruto. I don't care if you read Naruto constantly and you know everything that happens in there. Some people forget events, and you might have to put in a flashback to remind them of something, or if it's relevant or not. The Naruto anime is ongoing and often gets close to the manga series, so fillers are created normally, and the fillers are normally bad. I actually used to enjoy filler. This is back when Naruto was on Toonami, but when I found out that the Naruto filler episodes weren't canon, I wasn't into filler anymore. So when you find out that the original creator or the original author didn't make something, like make some of the content present in the anime, it kind of ruins it for you. That's just my perspective. Like, once I find out, oh man, Kishimoto didn't do this, I'm like, I don't really like this now. For me, that's just for me anyways. So, next. One Piece. One Piece is too long. It's seriously too long. If you're trying to get into One Piece, you're going to have a problem unless you read the manga series. I think the manga is easier to catch up with. That's what some people told me. I'm watching an anime currently, and it's good I made this video today, because I just watched some One Piece last night. And One Piece, it's a pretty good series. At some points, I would say One Piece can be kind of boring, but I'll go more into that, more in depth on that later in a One Piece Season 2 and Season 3 discussion. You can read the manga if that's easier for you, but it still has a lot of chapters. If you're trying to get into One Piece, I would recommend watching One Piece every day for 5 hours, which is roughly 10 episodes for a few months. You should be done within 3 to 4 months if you keep that up, but it depends if you can keep it up or not, because 5 hours is a long time just to be watching anime. right now, I can't be the greatest judge on One Piece. It's a long series, but as far as I know, the story, the author, he's made connections all over the place, and it's probably not going to go away anytime soon. And when I say connections all over the place, I don't mean the story's all crazy and stuff. I mean, he's like planned out this stuff for a long time. So, next anime or manga, Bleach. Bleach for me sometimes gets boring. When Bleach is good, it's good. Like when it has good content, it's really good. But sometimes the fights in Bleach are downright boring. They'll be talking during the fights, but the action is just boring. Some of the story twists in Bleach are pretty good, and Bleach has some great artwork. Yeah, that's really all I had to say about Bleach. There's not that much to say. Next one, Magi, or Magi. It's a great manga series. It's different, and I think it's up there with the big three, Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. Magi's anime, it's very rushed. It condensed chapters and information, and it was changed up from the beginning, from the first episode. I know some people are anime-only fans, and they love it, but as a fan of the manga series coming into the anime, that anime was not good. Anime could have been longer. It's a good series. Why wouldn't you want a longer anime for a good series? It shouldn't be super long like Naruto and One Piece and Bleach, but it should be longer. And with stuff like this, it will need a remake down the line. That's just my opinion. If you're not using the original material, if you're adding filler to it, it's gonna need a remake down the line. Like with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, the manga was still going on, so they had to give the anime, not Brotherhood, the Fullmetal Alchemist, did I say Brotherhood? I don't know. With Fullmetal Alchemist, they needed a filler ending because the anime, it was running while the manga was running. And this point probably goes for a lot of long-running manga series, but it's more apparent in Magi. Sometimes I just don't understand what's going. Oh wow, I messed up on that. In Magi, sometimes I don't understand what's going on in the panels. Same goes with One Piece and Bleach and Naruto, but with Magi, it's a big deal. Like I really can't understand what's going on in the panels. Sometimes the art isn't. It's kind of dark. Like I would say the same thing happens in One Piece too. So I'm gonna end this part right here, and then I'm gonna come back later. So to end this video off, I went online to find some points on why people dislike shonen anime. While I don't really agree with these people, I'm not really the best source for this, so I had to go to other people, go to forums and stuff, and see why people dislike shonen anime. So this is just gonna be a list of things, and here we go. The main character is stupid. The fights are long and drawn out, being similar to other shonen series. The main character never listens. Fairy tale. Overused cliches and typical characters. Cheap plot devices, bad jokes, very long series. Fairy tale. Predictable and filler. One more, this is just like my final thoughts. I don't really agree with any of that. Some of it happens, but it's always handled differently. Shonen anime is what I mainly like. I'm starting to go into more genres, but shonen is definitely where it's at. You're entitled to your own opinion. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But don't treat others badly because they don't like what you like or feel the same way about One Piece that you do. Shonen series aren't always fighting. Shonen series aren't fighting series with no plot. How can a series have no plot? Many shonens have more story than fighting scenes. Some shonens have really good plots, such as Fullmetal Alchemist, Hunter x Hunter. Also, Hunter x Hunter doesn't always have fighting in it, and I would say the plot twists in it are pretty good. Death Note is definitely a series I think people who don't even like anime could get into. and there's barely any fighting, and the main character is intelligent, and that's considered a shonen series. It's a good series. It's mainly story, and it's one heck of a journey. And those are my thoughts on Shonen Series. So how do you guys feel about Shonen Series? Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Expect more content soon. I really like this topic, so I hope you like it too. Check out some of my favorite channels on my channel, located on the right side of my channel. Talk to me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. We're friends, right, guys? Right? Check the description for previous videos. Well, I better go write my shonen manga series now. Bye. Fairy tale.